There wasn't any e-voting, so from whence come this?
Yeah, what I'm talking about, rigging is in the computation. Like in most of the collation centers, there were no result sheets, so we do not know where the results were collated. The results find themselves their way to the INEC collation center.
There's usually a process to collating of results.
Yeah.
From the polling booth.
Yeah.
All the way to the.
That is why we're going to court.
So did you?
There's no marriage between the results.
From the polling units, there were no results building up to that collation.
What I'm trying to make you understand is that from EC8A, from the polling units, our agents have them. But when you need to collate at the ward level and at the local government level, most of the places there were no result sheets. I'm talking of collation sheets. So, but somehow these collation sheets were made available at the INEC headquarters for final collation. And as I speak to you, that is why we're going to court. And that is why I've said yesterday when I was speaking to the pressmen that the victory of PDP over ACN in Kogi State is temporal and evaporative. And in a matter of months, we'll get justice. The ACN is used to getting justice from the court. They got it through the door. We're going to get it through the window. Because it's never happened in this country. With what is happening in Kogi State, in fact, it's democratic enslavement, imprisonment. The people are disenchanted, they are disillusioned, they are completely not happy. And they voted ACN en masse.
Mr. Melaye, is it true that there was electoral fatigue? As in the electorate did not come out en masse as they would have normally? Basically
the percentage of voters that participated in the election was pretty low. Was pretty low.
Is it also possible that your party is determined to heat up the polity in Kogi?
No. I have an antecedent. If actually we lost the election on credible grounds, I will not be here contesting it. I would have congratulated Captain Wada. I would have congratulated.
There are those who believe that the Action Congress of NAC, the ACN, is always ready to go to court.
No.
Always has an excuse of failure.
That is absolutely not true. If we had lost on credible grounds, on genuine grounds, we will not be here talking. But the truth of the matter is that the ACN in Kogi State won that election clearly.
What exactly are you basing your reports on? Because from what you have told us so far, so good, you've said something about reports in the papers that you were neck and neck, ACN and PDP were neck and neck in the polls, and then all of a sudden, it didn't work out again. Aside that, what else do you have?
Yeah, because we're going to court, I'm not going to start talking about the evidence we're taking to court and all that here on TV. But what I want you to understand is that we have every detail of how the election went, and I want to assure you again that what the INEC in collaboration with the PDP did was to duplicate result sheets with the same serial number. So you find out that result sheets that was taken to INEC is different from what our agents have. You saw some of the agents, our agents actually complaining. And it's same for every part of the state.
Every local government?
I can tell you 80% of the local government. Our agents complained they did not sign the documents because of this fraud that was perpetrated. And I want to tell you that it's not going to stand.
It's interesting. It seems you're the only people complaining. The ACN is the only party complaining. ANPP, right? Out of the how many parties that contested, ANPP, which was another contender, they have congratulated Captain Wada.
The difference between ANPP candidates and the PDP is 6.5 dozen. The candidate of ANPP was the Accountant General of Governor Idris for 6 years. So as far as I'm concerned,
you were the campaign manager.
They can change alliances.
And I'm telling you that
move from one party to the other.
It was planted there. It was planted there.
This is coming from you.
It was planted there, and most of the candidates of other political parties that you saw there were all financed by the PDP.
You used to be in the PDP.
Once I was blind, now I can see.
Yes, you were blind, and maybe now you can see. You also admitted while you were campaigning that you guys used to rig the elections.
Obviously, let me tell you, it is. I did not say that. I did not say that from a myopic point of view. The ACN, as ANPP, when Audu was contesting in 2007, his name was deliberately, removed from the ballot paper. It's a form of rigging. And he went to court.
They usually have names on ballot papers.
I'm talking of his party, the logo of his party. was omitted from the ballot paper. That was orchestrated rigging by the PDP. And it got justice in the court, and the court ordered that the election be reconducted. Kababunu local government, part of my own federal constituency, the election was cancelled because of rigging. So when I said PDP has been rigging, I know what I'm saying. Even the courts have justified that.
And you could prove it that it was because of rigging. That's why it was cancelled.
Of course, yes.
So that and
the judgment said the election was not free and fair. It was manipulated. So they should reconduct the election, and it was indeed reconducted, both at governorship level. And so I have a basis. I have a yardstick. I have a parameter. I have an indices for saying that PDP has rigging flowing in their DNA.